Alright, here we go. We're back. Joe doing his weekly infusion. So we're all set. Let's see what. Tighten it up a little bit. There we go. You can see what's going on good. Get a couple things ready here while we're at it. Good. And my tape ready to go. Always gotta have the tape. So again, doing my home infusion. It's a weekly occurrence for me. Do this every week. And the reason is I have a rare genetic disease called alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. And this disease causes emphysema and or liver disease, cirrhosis. And why that happens is that my body does not produce the alpha-1 protein in a sufficient quality and quantity to protect my lungs. And why it has a negative effect on the liver is because this alpha-1 protein is primarily created in the liver, and the problem with mine is that it's misfolded, and so it being misfolded makes it sticky, and so it doesn't leave the liver. It gets stuck in the liver, it just clumps up and causes cirrhosis where it gets clumped up. I'm 55 and my liver is fine, but my lungs are all screwed up. I have emphysema, I use oxygen and so on. I have 40% lung function, and this is all because of a rare genetic disease called alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. So, got everything ready, I think, here. Got this, that, those. Yep. Where are we going today? How are we looking? We gotta get up in here so you can see. Let's tighten that up a little. That better? Yeah, it's a little too tight. See here? How's that? Pretty good. So this is do-it-yourself infusions. I have this bag here full of alpha-1 proteins, which comes from a little, I use 5 of these each week. If you can zoom in on this. So I use 5 of those in that little bag. That line is all plumbed up, ready to go. Just have to figure out which vein I'm going to use today. That one's looking pretty good. I don't think I've used that one in a while. I used that one, I think week before last, that one last week. So let's go for that one. So take this. It's my tourniquet for a person that does their own. It's do-it-yourself tourniquet. And see, look at that. That baby's getting pumped up good. Oh, it's a happy looking vein, isn't it? Alright, can you see it good? Yes, you can. Alright. Let me give that a little whirl there. Oh, I love the smell of that stuff. And then this one. Fine. It's a needle. I'm going to jam that in that vein there, right here like this. A little shaky tonight. How are we looking? Not bad. We're in the right place. Doesn't look right. Something ain't right here. That look better? Not really. Yeah, see, don't always get it just right. Looks like I'm pushing it around, or we go through it. We went through. Ah, yep, we blew it. See how it's blowing up there? Okay, so this happens. Not my favorite thing to happen, but it does. Alright, so we do that. We pull this one out. Push that on there good. Undo that thing, because that's just going to make it worse. Alright, so you got to see me blow it tonight. Not a big deal, right? Not too ugly. But when that happens, I have to switch to the other hand. And honestly, that looks painful, right? Doesn't hurt at all, really. Right now it's a little tender, just because of the... yeah. So, that one's done. So, we open up a fresh one. That's why I always have two of these down here. I'll widen this out for a bit. Always have two of these down here, ready to go. And so we'll try the other hand. And I have a rule of thumb. When I blow it on one hand, the next one, we don't try anything fancy. So we can either go for that one or that one. That one's always pretty good. You know, nothing fancy. We'll go for this one. Let's see, can you see? Now we'll tighten it up a little bit. Just learning this new camera, so be patient with me. Alright. I'll give that a... I'll give this a couple rubs of stuff. Still love that smell. Alright. And there we go. We'll try it again. I said, well, shaky tonight. Ah, yeah, that looks right. That one's looking happy. See, the blood comes in this little thing right here. I heard them call that a flash. I've been doing this myself for, shoot, over 2 years easy. The only time I ever had nurses do it and such was when I've done, what do you call it, trials, medical trials, where they tried some new fancy treatment or something, and they have to have the nurse do it for legal reasons. Alright, and as I tell you, this is the trickiest part. Pulling this out and getting this on there before the blood comes rushing. Not too bad today. Not too bad at all. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, look at that, clean. And then we take this one, take a derm. Put that one on there. Make sure it's working. That's blood. That's good. That just holds it in place good in case, you know, there's an earthquake or something. I live in California, so you never know what's going to happen. Could be an earthquake, and I start jumping around, and we don't want this thing coming out. The medication here is extremely expensive. Luckily, I'm covered by Medicare and have a supplemental, Humana supplemental. So basically it costs me $220 a year for this medication, which I believe, looking at the different bills and such that I get, that it costs about $20,000 a month. So basically this little bag full of stuff here is about, what were we saying? Yeah, about $5,000 worth of medication. And so we don't want to lose that in any way, shape, or form. And see, that's it. Got it taped up good on there. Oh, that's my time to do some steroid inhalers. So that's it. I extend my IV pole, turn that on, and see if it's gonna drip. Oh, I've got that one shut. Open that up, and she's dripping beautifully. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next week. All right.